Azure Synapse Ingestion from Blob is a process that enables the transfer of data from Azure Blob Storage into Azure Synapse Analytics for analysis and reporting purposes. This guide will walk you through the steps to ingest data from Blob into Azure Synapse. First, it is essential to understand the key concepts involved in this process. Azure Blob Storage is a cloud-based object storage solution that allows you to store large amounts of unstructured data, such as images, videos, and text files. Azure Synapse Analytics, on the other hand, is a cloud-based analytics service that enables you to integrate and analyze data from various sources. To ingest data from Blob into Azure Synapse, you need to create a link service that connects to your Blob storage account. This link service provides the necessary connection details, such as the storage account name and key, to access the data in Blob storage. Next, you need to create a dataset that defines the structure of the data in Blob storage. The dataset specifies the file format, such as CSV or Parquet, and the location of the files in Blob storage. Once the link service and dataset are created, you can create a pipeline that ingests the data from Blob into Azure Synapse. The pipeline uses the link service and dataset to connect to Blob storage and transfer the data into Azure Synapse. In practical terms, this process can be used to ingest log data from a web application stored in Blob storage into Azure Synapse for analysis and reporting. For example, you can use Azure Synapse to analyze the log data to identify trends and patterns in user behavior. Best practices for ingesting data from Blob into Azure Synapse include optimizing the file format and compression to reduce storage costs and improve query performance. It is also essential to handle errors and exceptions during the ingestion process to ensure that the data is transferred correctly. In conclusion, Azure Synapse Ingestion from Blob is a powerful feature that enables you to transfer data from Azure Blob Storage into Azure Synapse Analytics for analysis and reporting purposes. By following the steps outlined in this guide, you can create a link service, dataset, and pipeline to ingest data from Blob into Azure Synapse and start analyzing your data today.